Hey, what's going on? I'm Tripwire. This is metal detecting beginner to beginner, and this is the incomplete. Happy Labor Day. This is the end of the Labor Day week. As you can see, I've been kind of busy. Yeah, I've been on vacation all week from work, so I've had plenty of time to get out and hit all different places I could possibly go to. With this incomplete, I do not have the Silver Lake relics that I found. I kept that separate. That's on its own. So these are stuff that I've been picking up the rest of the week, and might as well just go over everything. Got tons of everything, believe it or not. But it's just your basic regular scrap metal, which I like. This one's kind of cool. I found this one by a super old tree, and I think it's kind of neat looking. I don't know what I can do with it. I might do something with it for Halloween. Like set it up and then shoot smoke bombs out of it or something. I'm not sure. This is actually the first thing I found all week, was this long rod. This will definitely be used. I will use that because I got an idea for that for Halloween. Because we build our fence and we always need stakes, so that will come in handy. But the rest of this stuff over here is basically your just regular junk scrap metal, and of course the fluorescent light tubes. Can't have one without fluorescent light tubes, can we? Yeah, the junk kind of actually carries on over to here, give or take. Let's see. I like this little nail thingy. I wish it had an end to it, but it doesn't. So I don't think I'll be able to use that. This is the ultra crap section. I love the ultra crap section. Here's one for you all. Remember this stuff? Let me flip it around. Can't believe I actually found this. I used to play with that when I was a kid. Just a little blow bubble thingy. It's like kind of like rubber bubbles or something like that. I always thought those were neat. So I haven't seen them in forever. So that's one reason why it's cool to dig up stuff, no matter what it is. Find stuff that you used to use. We got another tube of something over here. I can't figure out what it is. I can't find out any of the writings, so I'm not sure about that one. But there's another tube in the ultra crap section. There's some more interesting finds that I have. None of these go together. I got this gear. I want to say it could be from an old pocket watch. It's a possibility. But I got that one. I also got this one here. It has like a little gear. I don't think I got them in the same location though. And actually, if you look really closely on the back of this one, it says property of Cogswell Cogs. For all you Jetsons fans. Anyhow, let's see what else we got going on today. A lot of little odds and ends I've been digging up. Got this little clip here. It actually still works, so barely. I might be able to use that for something. Probably put it on my own keychain. We actually got a pencil, and we got the little bit of eraser tips. So that one pen. The only reason why I grabbed the pencil is because it was still intact. Because those little eraser things always drive me nuts. Anyhow, I do not know what this was. I didn't know if this would go under jewelry or if this would go under just miscellaneous. There's no hook or anything on it, so I really don't know. That was another one of my early finds of the week. This is definitely the early find of the week. If anyone got any idea what the heck this is, it almost looks like a giant jack when you used to play with the ball and the jacks. Whoops, dropped it. But I don't know what that is. It's kind of cool. I dig it. I tried to clean it up as much as possible. But if anyone knows what that is, that one's been puzzling me for a while now. This one over here I dig. I like this a lot. It's like super heavy. It's like really thick. I don't know what it is though. You know what? It's like solid all the way through. Now I don't know if this is silver or not. There's a good possibility it could be. Question for everybody out there. How will I be able to know if I could test that for silver or not? I don't really feel like taking it all the way over to a coin dealer right now. They're probably all closed tomorrow anyways. But let me know how you test for silver, because that one I really want to know. We got a new section now, the key section. I found all these keys over at a park, which is kind of cool. We got a giant Toyota one. Chemical X that probably goes to a tractor or something like that. So he's usually right on a lot of things. Plus he also takes all the keys from me anyways. I don't know why. This one was actually right next to a dig site. When I just started digging, I glanced out of the corner of my eye and I saw the keys. So of course you gotta do the right thing. You just have to do the right thing. So I immediately just started walking around, just pressing the button, see if it worked any of the cars there, and it didn't. So I just took that. I'm going, yeah, that'll be cool. Found these old rusted keys, complete with keychain. So these are kind of neat. These I definitely dug up. No kidding. Yeah, that would explain the rust, right? Let's see where we at here. I found this little thing. I'm not exactly sure what it was. It's like, I know this part goes into the ground, and this comes up. I don't know if they use that for irrigation or anything. I'm not sure. I just really hope it's not a rectal thermometer, because that would be a pain in the ass, I'm telling you, right now. Anyhow, this is my, this is the copper section that I got going on. I found like this big thick thing of all copper wiring. And you know me, I'll take copper anywhere I can get it. I just store it. This little round piece of little copper thingy over here. That's kind of neat. So these are all going to go in my private collection of copper. This, I want to say is copper, but something tells me it may not be. I mean, it has the look and it has the color and everything. It's got some weight to it. But I'm not 100% sure if that's copper or not. I'm going to take that to work and find out. This, I believe, right here, if I'm not mistaken, this might be the leftovers of an electric cigarette. I believe that's what that might be. There's a little wiring and stuff in there. So I'm assuming that's what it is, an electric cigarette that someone discarded. Bottle caps, or yeah, bottle caps. Again, like I'm only just starting to grab the ones that I find are neat. Let's go. Like this one here was really neat because it got a little plastic thing on the bottom. So that's alright. We got this one that says McKinsey on it. Something like that. It says McKinsey. Never seen that one before. That's kind of neat. Got some wine ones over here. Pardon me. Now, normally I don't grab beer ones, but I might as well. What the heck? Soul Train. I never seen a Soul Train Budweiser cap. New York Seltzer. You got your Pepsi. And you got a Penguin one, which is very suitable because I'm waiting for Penguins of Madagascar, the movie, to come out. So that's kind of fitting. Everything else just like your regular basic bottle caps. Nothing really stands out other than that. They are just cool. I just had them. They're pretty neat. Got a little baby one. As for toys, I didn't have any. I didn't find that many toys at all, if none. But I did find this little horse guy. Here, let's give you a better look at him. I found this at an old elementary school. It was sitting right underneath an old tree. I do not know if kids used to play with that or not, or what it is, but if I'll call it a toy, and this is the only toy that I found over the last week, so we'll just keep him over there. Fishing tackle. Found one more fishing tackle, and it has my favorite hooks on it, the 3-prong hook, and it's a heavy one too. I think when you cast this into the lake, you end up knocking the fish out when you hit it in the head. Let's see. Kind of like accidentally hitting stuff. Okay, onto the jewelry section. Zippers. That could have been an earring, I'm not sure. This intrigues me. I don't know what this is. But it's like black leather and it has like these little studs on it. And it has like a little clasp. But all in all, whoops. I don't know what it is. Still hold it. Got a barrettes, couple of barrettes over here. I got this. This is like a little button, but it has a little, not a button, yeah, it could be a button or something. I'm not sure, but I like it because it has that little fake stone in it. Found a dog tag, spoon, Skechers medallion, all these other little small buttons. I picked this one up the other day. It's a firefly. That one's neat. I got a story for you on this one. Now, I found this over the weekend, like about 2 days ago, I believe, and it looked kind of familiar to me. So what I did is I went back through all my old jewelry that I have lying around, and I remember finding this. And I believe it was the same school, but I think they were on different sides of the parking lot. Like this would be all the way over on the left-hand side, and that was all the way over on the right-hand side. And go figure, I finally actually found something that you could put together, kind of like a small jigsaw puzzle. So I got the full thing kicking right here. I like that. So that's neat. I don't know how that's going to stay. There's a little cell phone charm, blank pin. I forgot what this one is. This is another little button. My last dig of the day, I found a cross. today, as a matter of fact, just a couple hours ago. My hopes are not up due to the fact that I already know that that's from a dollar store. Anyhow, now some real cool stuff. Really quick, for those of you that remember, I had those vintage cans. We took them up to Gibraltar to see if they're worth anything. We just ended up giving them to a guy. And this is where karma sets in. Within an hour later, I found a silver ring. So you do good deeds, you get good deeds back. I'm not positive if this is real silver or fake, but either way, it's a ring and I love it. This is also tripped out. A Smith & Wesson 40 cal bullet. Glad I just had to look on the bottom of it. Now, I don't know if this is live round or whatnot, but I found it in a field. So that's like really cool. That's probably going to be one of my finds of the day because I think that's totally awesome. I dig finding like ammunition like that. Even though I never held a gun in my life, I still think it's cool. And last but not least, we got the coins. Again, I've been picking up tons of coins, and maybe tomorrow or sometime next week, I banked something. Well, I banked some coins over at Mott High School, pardon me. And there's still tons of coins over there. I totally banked that. So that's one good place. I'll take you all over there, and I'll show you all the coins that are still lying around. But tons of pennies, good couple of nickels, a little handful of nickels. It's cool. Got a lot of dimes. Crap, I was digging up dimes like crazy. So I like that. And I got a good share of quarters too. Quarters were awesome. I like the quarters. But here are my coins of the day. I love this. I found a presidential dollar. I believe that's Adams. Yeah, presidential dollars. I found 3 wheat pennies. Not one, not two, but 3. The most wheat pennies I ever found. This one's a 40. First one's a 44. The second one's a 46D. And I believe this one is a 52, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot. I'll look at it later. But that one's in the 50s. So I was happier than heck. That's the most wheats I've ever found in 1 week. So I'm definitely onto something. Well, I thank you all very much for watching. Again, let me know how do you test for silver. I want to know if that's a silver or not. Anyhow, I'm Tripwire. This is Metal Detecting, beginner to beginner, the end complete. And you all have a happy, safe Labor Day. And say it's labor, why don't you go out and hunt? Alright, thanks again for watching. Leave a comment. Later.